best uses and features of kvCore. Why should you use it? Well, first of all, it is your web IDX. What does that mean? That means it's your own consumer-facing website that has all the listings from the MLS that you belong to, so that you can share that with your clients. You can have a consumer-facing website. You can share it with the world. You can brand yourself. You're going to have your brokerage logo, and then you can add a secondary logo. So if you have your own logo, you can add it. You can have your tagline, your name. You can have your picture or not a picture, your area, a title. And so you can brand this how you want. You can also have widgets, testimonials, and make sure you're compliant with your state. If you scroll down on my kvCore website, I've got these customized widgets. What do I mean by customized? I mean, they're linking to pages and they show pictures that I put in. So my pictures I put in there and links that I wanted it to go to. kvCore didn't have these pre-built for me. You are able to do this with some code. Okay, and you can also kind of rearrange the widgets that are available to you. You can quickly add and arrange how you want. So you do have some flexibility. You can also add testimonials. And as far as compliance, like especially California, Canada, and Texas, you have certain compliance issues you need to be aware of, and you can make your kvCore website compliant very easily with a few tweaks. You can do property search, home valuation, market reports, and custom pages. What do I mean by that? Let's look at a couple others. This is Joelle's, and I was talking about widgets. These are the standard widgets that you can use and rearrange that come with kvCore. A custom page here. This custom page links to her Utility Connect page, which is something we get with Epique Realty, where we can invite our clients to transfer their utilities. You can link your market reports in the form of custom pages. You can add a mortgage calculator. You can add custom page content. Your websites have a sell link, and this is a what's your home worth page. So anybody can ask for the instant home value, and you can generate seller leads that way, even in Canada. Okay, so some of my Canadian agents don't think that they can do this, but they can. Even though it doesn't work great, it still works good enough. So for custom pages, let me just address that really quick. I have a ton of them personally. For example, I have this custom page. I talk about working with a lender to purchase a home, and I actually am promoting a webinar in this case, and people can sign up, and I can generate leads from that. But I can also include lots of other types of content to drive people to my website. Blogs. One blog I wrote recently, how to qualify for a VA loan. You can see I have 181 people have looked at this blog post. And I haven't done much to promote this, but it will bring people to your website, because when people are searching for topics, if you have the right keyword phrases and good content in your blog posts or custom pages, people will show up to your website. And I just have a simple bullet points of how to qualify for a VA loan, your benefits of a VA loan, challenges of a VA loan. And this literally took me 10 minutes to put together. Now, you can also generate leads. Okay. And this is not without any effort, but you definitely can do it. You can do it with squeeze pages. So what's a squeeze page? Well, a squeeze page is either a list of properties, like this is from Vicki Hallman's site, and this is a list of just listed homes in her area. And so this is like a search filter squeeze page. So when she shares this out on the interwebs, people can see the most updated list using this one link all the time. It's always updated of all the just listed homes in her area. So that's an example. A squeeze page is also a single property squeeze page, just promoting one listing. And when somebody's looked at your website a couple of times and looked at a property pictures a couple of times, they'll be asked to register just like this, either with an email address, log in with Facebook or Google. And you do get leads, and you want that lead generation feature. Trust me. You also have landing pages. So what's a landing page? Well, a landing page is something you can create for any kind of topic. So I created this landing page one time, just promoting a specific listing. It was a multifamily unit and it was a little older, and it was on the market for me a little longer than I wanted it to be. So I started just really pushing the marketing on it. So I created a landing page. This is another landing page I created to generate leads for renovation loans. I was promoting how you can get a renovation loan, and then people could enter in their phone number and or their email address to get their free list of fixer-uppers. So you can do a variety of things that way. The other uses, best features of kvCore is the automation. You can create custom drip campaigns, but you also have drip campaigns in the system that you can add to your library and start using, seller campaigns, buyer campaigns to reach out to your new leads. There's also a sphere campaign there. So you've got these generic campaigns that work fine. A lot of people get upset like, oh, it doesn't sound like me. And honestly, I know we're all egomaniacs, but nobody cares what you sound like. You're lucky if they even read the email in the first place. Plus they're short messages. But you can customize and you can add drip actions, like a different type of email. You can remove an email. You can create a campaign from scratch. You can include a text message template. You can include a task for yourself. So you can create these drip campaigns so that when you get a new lead, whatever type of lead it is, you can then automate the actions that kvCore will do for you in response. There's also behavior alerts that kvCore has. Behavior alerts are things that have nothing to do with campaigns. They're things that the system's just going to start doing without you doing anything. In other words, if somebody comes to your website and they haven't been to your website in 2 weeks, that they come back to visit your website, the system will send them a text message or an email, depending on if there is a phone number or not. And it'll say, hey, notice you came back to the website. Welcome back. Anything I can do for you, things like that. And it actually does help convert. And then you got search alerts. What are search alerts? That's when people come to your website and they look at a property. And when they look at the property and they register on your website, kvCore will start automatically sending search alerts, meaning lists of properties that are similar to the one they looked at, and they'll start getting that every day in about 24 to 48 hours, that search alert will automatically be set up and be sent. And then home valuations. When somebody requests their home valuation, they'll get what that valuation is based on just data. Now, does it work great in Canada? Not in all places, but it's fine. Even in the US where it doesn't work great or the data isn't quite right and it's way off, the valuation is way off, it doesn't matter. It is a conversation starter. And that's what you want. You want to start a conversation with somebody. And so anytime that home valuation changes, that lead will get an update email about the new valuation of their home. And then also you can nurture your sphere, your whole database. You can send weekly emails, you can send newsletters, you can put your sphere on a drip campaign to keep in touch with them, and just keep them nurtured. Create call tasks for yourself to call your sphere, because that's where most of your business is ultimately going to come from over time anyway. And then finally, the tools that kvCore has. One is the smart number. You can purchase your own personal smart number, so you have a lot of control, but it's a lead capture tool. You also have a dialer. I highly recommend you've downloaded the kvCore app, mobile app, to your phone so that you can use the dialer to call your leads, to call your sphere, to message back and forth with leads that are responding to you on your app. There's also an open house app. So people can be registering at your open house and you can have them automatically started on a campaign. And then there's a bunch of other integrations in the marketplace for kvCore and your kvCore dashboard. So if you go here into marketplace, you got these add-on options. So here's where you'd purchase your own smart number if you wanted to. They do have options to purchase leads in the back, and you also have other integrations like Core Video, which is an upgrade I have. This is the bomb integration. You also have voicemail drop integrations, -CMA. So there's several integrations you can try back here. So that's some of the best uses and features